Greetings, my excellent friends. This is Gavarok, welcoming you back to Let's Play Trails in the Sky, first chapter. We are at the tallest point in the Rolent region, atop the Esmelas Tower. And I am here with MJ, who
I'm also here, on top of the tower.
So happy to meet Niall.
Niall.
And Dorothy, and Professor Alba.
Journalistic nemesis. You have standards, but it's not much.
But are the standards high enough?
I don't think they are. How are you feeling, Joshua?
I'm still a bit woozy. I'll be resting here a little longer, so why don't you keep on looking around?
Okay, if you insist.
And that repeats.
He's woozy, so he's walking in place.
Yeah.
Oh, Estelle! This place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I'd expect from a camera woman. Someone who knows the tools of the trade.
Yes. Someone who knows how a camera works. Wow!
Someone who knows how a camera works. That reminds me. What's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right?
He doesn't want to shoot any game cover posters up here.
Doesn't want to be in any anime openings.
Mm.
Oh, I know! If Joshua doesn't want to pose for a photograph, then how about you, Estelle? Would you mind if I take your photograph? Who? Me? What do you want to do with a picture of me? Oh, what? Wheel? You're cute, and I can feel the strong aura emanating from you. You might even be able to grace the cover of a magazine. But pass. No matter which way I think about it, that's just not my style. I feel like I just got dumped.
Oh, Dorothy.
Dorothy. Oh well. I wonder what I should take a photograph of next.
Hopefully someone who consents. Well, no, to be fair, Dorothy is very careful
for permission.
about,
She's being a good photojournalist. She's asking for well, maybe not specific. Well, photojournalism is weird. Never mind. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. That's gonna no.
Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. First, I wasn't in the mood to come to a story in a rural place like Rolent, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad.
If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all.
See how pushable he is at the edge of the tower like this?
He's so pushable. I could just move just a little bit.
No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now.
When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article?
Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest peaked is Bose.
The Bose region? Did something happen there?
A number of large burglaries have taken place, one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings.
Wings? Oh, I see. An airship, right?
No, they're birds.
What are they, sky bandits or something? Are they birds?
That seems to be the most logical conclusion.
Birds?
Though some
Seems to be
people
the
have
most
this.
logical conclusion?
Some people seem to think they're birds. But there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire.
What? impossible! We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them.
Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy goddamn losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light. Now, the Royal Army has also been reported to be making a number of new pushes as well. I tell you what, one of me is just not enough to cover all the news. I just need shit to stop happening for 5 minutes, okay?
Fortunately, he's correct. Journalists are important to society, but also, I don't want to acknowledge that he's right. What do you mean by new pushes?
You see, there was a young, smart apple in the War College. It seems that he breathed a bit of new life into the understaffed and outdated Royal Army. I'd really like to figure out a way to get an appointment with that guy. But anyway, cigarettes are the way to go at a time like this. You hear me? 16-year-old? Take up smoking. It's good for your health.
Hell yeah!
The non-smoking boom in the Royal City has really started to feel oppressive. But the more I think about it, this is the one thing I can't quit. That and being a jackass to young people.
I can tell.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, hi there. Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling all right?
Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air.
I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right?
Yes, that's right. I'm 16! 16! Okay.
Why are you yelling at me?
You deserve it! You sure know your stuff. And that's right. I'm exactly 16 myself!
You've already said that!
I don't know if you heard me!
Am I in the middle of something here? I can go back to my work. It's fine.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You've done nothing wrong.
Okay.
Shh.
How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age.
That's right. Young!
If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands.
The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from Liberl, right?
No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia.
You don't have to worry about that. Although, I hate war with a passion. That hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire.
You lost someone dear to you.
Yeah, my mother.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories.
It's okay. It happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family.
Oh, so you mean that boy over there?
Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others.
It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing?
By the way, Professor, did you learn anything new about the tower?
It's the kindly old mentor vibes. Although he's like,
Yeah.
I reckon he's like 30s. Like this one, this professor is actually 30s. Maybe 40s at max, but like the hair has not grayed, and you know.
I can see like 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I skip over that line?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I read that one.
No. Unfortunately, I'm still as puzzled as I was before I came up here. It seems like I'll need to do a comparative investigation of the other towers.
So we'll be seeing you in the other towers then.
I'll be seeing you later, Professor. By other towers, you mean the 3 towers outside of the Rolent region, right?
Yes, that's right. The Amberl Tower in the Bose region, the Saphirl Tower in the Ruan region, and the Carnelia Tower in the Zeiss region.
That's the name of a book.
It seems as though all of these towers were built at around the same time as the Esmelas Tower.
You're definitely knowledgeable on the subject, that's for sure. Investigating is fine and all, but do try and avoid the dangerous bits. And I know it'll cost you a little, but you might want to consider hiring a bracer as an escort next time.
Unfortunately, being a poor scholar doesn't always leave me with the necessary funds.
You're so valid, Professor. I
God.
like this man.
I am
This is a good trustworthy man.
It appears that this device's functions have completely stopped. Under the right circumstances, however, it may be possible to activate it anew.
This man is in debt, so I trust him.
This man has been through college. You know what it's like.
He has student loans.
All right. I think that's everybody. I don't think we can leave without talking to... Yeah. Better not go off by yourself down into the dangerous tower at level 40.
She'll be fine. Are you still feeling sick, Joshua?
No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready.
I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on, anyway?
IBS. No.
I doubt it was the lack of oxygen in the tower, because the rest of us are all right.
That's why I needed you to look away while I was standing at the edge of the tower. No! No!
Oh no! Oh no!
Imagine just
all
one
right,
of the
and
monsters
that's the end
just...
of our playthrough for this week, everybody! No, it's fine.
This is one of those moments where I needed, like, a Kate or an Archer in my head to be like... Or to be comparatively worse, and that way I'm alright.
Yeah, well, they would just make it worse. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
They'd double down.
Solidarity.
Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights?
I don't think so.
Estelle! Joshua! Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am! And I got a lot of good ones, too.
And it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? All right, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. And boom! Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten or... Well, I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation.
You don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers.
I think you'd be better off hiring some other bracers. Oh, why added a word? Nope. Okay, tick 2. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. And I still fudged it. All right.
My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit, though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe in-universe for this man.
I think it's about time we said
Snacks.
goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to the both of you.
That's what I like to call raw skill.
Now don't get all cocky on me. The bracers I know would make you two look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're gonna need to work harder, you know.
I'll try to remember that.
Asshole. So are the two of you headed back to the company soon?
Nah, we're gonna spend a day or so relaxing here in Rolent. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such.
I'll head over to the Orbital Factory and get these photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we've made a lot of progress in this prologue, huh? They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. Well, not that tough because we're level 40, but you know.
I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice.
For all? There you go again, saying all the right things.
Yeah, it's the protagonist vibes. We both have them.
We're sharing them. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from.
It seems like we got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild?
That sounds like a good idea. Oh, but before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well?
Thanks for asking. But I'm feeling a lot better. And I'm not going to say a word of explanation about that. Just...
Tell me your
I'm
secrets,
good.
Joshua.
I'm good. Okay. So... we need to go and report into the guild, but everybody has updated again, so let's do a sweep of the environs before we go.
A sweep, you say?
Yeah, a sweep. First, let's just let's see what happens if we go over here. Oh, the front door is locked.
We've been locked out.
The mayor's residence is not available to us right now. That's interesting.
Oh.
I guess he's not in.
What? There is like a plot reason it might be locked because they are trying to guard the,
That is
the
true.
septium.
Luke is here.
Some news reporters came to do a story on your dad. My dad's a soldier in the Royal Army, but he's pretty plain and boring compared to bracers. Yeah, bracers are definitely cooler than soldiers.
All right. Oh no.
We'll talk to Pat first. He's nicer.
Liberal news, huh? That's the magazine my dad always reads. The cover always has somebody really famous or popular. He's so polite. All right. Estelle, Joshua, I heard that you two have had your fair share of accomplishments lately. Claire can't talk today. Let's see. You drove the fiends away from the Perzel farm. You rescued the miners at the Malga mine. And this last time you escorted some reporters, right?
Wow, you certainly know a lot for your age.
Yep, I sure do. I wish those reporters would hire me. I think I'm perfect for the job of a reporter. Well...
Do you think so?
I don't know if I like...
Estelle thinks so.
Sure, I guess Estelle thinks so. But do I want Niall and Claire together is the question. No, for two different reasons. Reason one, Niall, you little creepy weirdo. Two, Claire, creepy weirdo in a different direction. We're all right, I'm gonna keep going and stop complaining about characters now. That's probably true.
Is it? Ha ha. And lastly, over here, of course.
Like, Claire would be very unprofessional. Niall just so far has a track record of being rude to young women.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we have here? A handsome bracer if I've ever seen one. How about taking a nap with little old me?
I'll have to take a rain check on that one. Weird.
Everyone is weird to Joshua as well.
Everyone
That's
is
not
weird to Joshua.
That's not going unnoticed. We're being weird to both of them.
Hi, Alan!
Ah.
Recently, it seems that there are some sky bandits using an airship to pull off robberies in the Bose region. I'm gonna have to be more strict with passenger checks. If a criminal managed to get on board, who knows what might happen?
Well, I'll be, Alan. You actually sounded responsible for a second.
Well, that's because I'd never forgive myself if I allowed some hotties to get in harm's way. Not to mention, it gives me a reason to check out the chicks more closely, too. That's two birds with one stone, baby!
I was a fool for admiring you. A foolish fool.
Did you have the exact same journey as Estelle there?
I mean, A little bit, but also I knew the other shoe was about to drop, so...
Yeah.
I was, as soon as the word checkout was said, I was like, oh no.
I was, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. I thought he was gonna like make a pat down joke. Yeah.
I also thought it was going to be a pat-down joke.
Yeah.
I also thought that was...
And I'm glad the game didn't do that, because that is gross. After the airliners were developed, a lot of people started coming to visit Rolent. Before that, mostly it was just merchants who came here to buy septium lumber and vegetables. The number of people traveling on the roads on foot has decreased, because you don't get tired riding an airship because they are fast. Also, you don't have to walk, Febreze!
True.
Sorry, Febreze.
Take a little nap.
Have you heard of the high-speed cruiser, the Arcee, that's used by the royal family? With a hull covered in elegant lines and painted a pure white, it's certainly fitting for those of royalty. In addition, it boasts the best engine that orbital technology can offer, and it's said to have the highest performance output in the world. I was paid by Arcee Enterprises to say these words. Buy yourself a royal cruiser today.
Arcee Enterprises.
Alright, now... I think
And Raid Shadow Legends. It's not. Oh, this is actually going up on YouTube. I can't make that. No, it's not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, no.
Yeah, well done. Elgar, I have been hearing great things about your kids, knocking out jobs one after the other, made some successful strides from your part-time job working here for me. Cassius, Sherazard, now the two of you. Rolent Bracers are the best. Hands down!
Go team. The two of you have really grown up, haven't you? Oh my god, I've also slipped into Miley. Oh no. All my voices are slipping into Miley lately. This happened last
You're getting a lot of mileage out of it.
Yeah. But I'm just... Although I'd like to... I'd like you to try and act a bit more ladylike, Estelle. I'll try to pay more attention to that.
I have unintentionally created very awkward, like, character spacing here in that Stella is, like, staring Estelle down from, like...
I'm staring into your soul.
Half a foot away.
I'm staring into your soul.
Alright, that's it. There's nothing too complex there, which is good for Stella. Now, is
Could have been a lot worse.
No, there's no new news issue. Makes sense, because they're still in town. Oh god, Rhinon. Recently, it seems like whenever I go out on the street, I get a lot of strange looks. It appears that my mom started up the bride hunt again. When I first heard about what was going on, I thought I was gonna die of sheer embarrassment. No matter how many times I tell her to knock it off, she just keeps doing it. What am I gonna do?
I'm so sorry, Rhinon. Aren't you Cassius's daughter? Estelle, was it? Yeah. You look rather healthy and seem like a cheerful young girl at that. So how would you feel about becoming my son's new wife? Excuse me? Me? Seems like the young girls these days don't mind marrying older men, right? Now, hold on just a darn minute. I am 16, so is that a no? Admittedly... Oh my god! This woman is making strides on the list today, let me tell you. Admittedly, my son isn't as handsome as your boyfriend over there with the black hair. You boy, make sure to make Estelle happy.
Huh?
This nutjob lady is totally mistaken.
We'd probably best just play along before things get more complicated.
Run away. With all these women working
Working nowadays. Hard work finding a bride for my son. That she's just...
God, oh my god.
She's just doubling down. It's fine. Okay, Orbital Factory. Freddy, the mayor came by to ask about septium engraving, presumably for the Queen's gift. Although the Esmelas hasn't arrived... Oh, add to the factory, of course. I hear it's quite the magnificent crystal, and you're looking forward to seeing what it looks like. You've heard that orbments were based on ancient tools. It's not the people of today who are amazing, it's the people of old. Somehow that's a bit mortifying.
Huh.
That's very, that's very tropey to have, like, ancient advanced civilization, and, like, so many fantasy and sci-fi as well have done that. But,
Yeah.
it's, I don't like the idea that, that means they were so much better than us and we could never improve. Like, you know, spend more time with the tech, you'll get there.
Innovation is always happening, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Rhinon's mother came here looking for a bride.
Absolutely not.
My uni is like 8.
That's H. That is H.
But
Child.
I can't allow Uni's husband to be any less of a man than myself.
It's odd to see Fate so heated up about something, but I do get it. She's like 8.
It looks like the realization that he's the father of a young daughter is settling in. You seem to be a good match for my daughter, Joshua.
No!
But I'm going to have to fail you. Huh? The reason being, you're too handsome. Not that you've done anything wrong, but I can just see you having serious girl troubles someday.
Yeah, I can totally see that too. Joshua's completely out of touch with reality. He doesn't even notice that kind of stuff.
And therein lies another problem. Sorry.
And therein lies another problem.
I think it's you who's out of touch with reality. And Joshua, you're much too old for uni, you know that? That's
But
another
it's not
fail right
out of
there.
touch Thursday. My pop has been asking me some weird things. Like who I choose, Luke or Pat. I don't care about boys, because I'm 8.
Yeah. Anyway,
God, some weird lore today.
Bradford has
Just
stopped complaining about the
weird
work
lore.
that Eurydice's husband Fremont does, but it does look like he's holding his tongue all the time, and he'd feel much better if he just said what he felt.
And the young kids these days only tend to focus on profit as a way to gain acceptance from others. But back in my day, if we wanted to be accepted, we had to work hard.
Okay.
Maybe I need to do like my daughter suggests, keep an eye. Okay, so he's not talking about the husband this time. He's just, I don't know. I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't know what is going on in his head right now. That is weird.
What's going on in everyone's
Yeah.
heads?
Frissa, the miner's wife, received word from her husband today that he'll be finishing up with his current job, so she'd better cook something special. The longer they're apart, the deeper the bond grows between her and her
They're
husband.
always sweet. I like visiting.
And Anya,
I'm so excited! Listen, my daddy's coming home. I hope he'll be home soon. I want us to play together.
Anya.
See, it's like we go around town and then you get Claire and Bloom, and
Alan.
sometimes I just want to go. Alan. Sometimes I just want to go into the nice house and hear about a woman missing her husband and being like, oh, he's gonna come home soon, and
Yeah.
my daughter's so excited. It's sweet.
The bracers who helped Pat seem to be active recently. Really? There are a pair of young bracers, a boy and a girl. The boy is especially well spoken of by the wives' circle as
The
being
wives?
quite the cutie.
He's also 16. What is with this one? What is with this one? It's every single one today. There's something
Say it.
weird. Joshua's a hunk to all these desperate housewives. He's a minor.
Thanks to a number of well-known bracers in Rolent, we can live free of worry and focus on what really matters. Gossiping about underage boys, I guess.
God.
Liberal news is selling like hotcakes. I love that her husband is just talking about the news. Up until just recently, it was a minor magazine just circulated in and around Grand Cell.
Yeah, a minor. A minor.
Not a magazine about minors. Though they're complete opposites, my grandson Luke, see? Where is this wife, mother of Luke? I don't know. Appears to get along well with his neighbor Pat. I wish Luke would pick up a few good things from Pat. Instead, Pat may stand a chance of picking up some bad things from Luke, like running off to a tower full of monsters on their own. Oh, look who's back here!
Thanks, Trent. Eloquent as always.
The whole monster scare has finally settled down. Now I can eat a relaxing meal. Chomp, chomp,
You know
munch,
what?
munch.
Valid.
That is valid, yeah.
Valid.
don't remember which one of us was Alyssa, but Estelle, listen to this. The other day, Mr. Rhinon's mother dropped by and asked me out of the blue if I wanted to marry her son. I haven't felt so surprised since Scheherazade fell off the table when she was dancing. But I had to turn her down. When I'm ready, I want to be able to choose my own partner, like a human.
Good.
Mr. Rhinon's getting older. That's probably why his mother's worried about him. She's nosy. Here's Ridge. Oh, hey there, Estelle and Joshua. I saw some crazy quick monsters on the Milchmain Road the other day. Just when I thought they were charging me, they took off running. Seriously, what were those things? Those were the shining poms. We fought those. I demonstrated those. They're little special ones. All the members of the Bracer Guild can hold their liquor. Scheherazade is like a booze sponge, but even Cassius can down more than a few rounds. But Aina is the most surprising of them all. I heard the same thing from Shara. Aina's supposed to be pretty amazing in the liquor department. That's right. She can drink at the same pace as Scheherazade. On top of that, her face never gets red, and she acts totally normal.
I think that's much better than having your ear talked off by Shara.
In any case, the Bracer Guild is the one to be reckoned with at a bar. Oh, except for that Ridge fellow. One drinking, he's a goner. I'm right here!
Well, he hasn't earned a face yet.
Yeah, neither is Faulkner. Anyone can drink at the same pace as Scheherazade. That's what makes Aina doubly surprising, because she can keep up with her. Denzel is thinking about a new menu. Gonna have to have all of the staff here give me their ideas, even though I'm the chef and it's my job. Maybe I should ask Alyssa what she thinks.
He's consulting other people for
That's true.
inspiration. That's valid.
We started the restaurant before she and her husband were married. That's why you have a special fondness for the place. You find yourself deeply moved when you see your daughter helping out. Right, because it's like, you know, our whole time together and life together has been tied into running this thing. Paddington's in the clock tower. Gazing out from the top here every day is quite enjoyable. The changing seasons, the lives of people living here in town. Though they are all minor, I can see these changes. Oh, the changes are small. I get it. I can see these changes before our eyes. Recently, I've seen Mrs. Bloom out and about quite a bit. I wonder what she's up to. Don't wonder.
My God.
You don't want to know.
My
It's
God.
stupid. The
You
answer
don't
is
wanna
stupid.
know.
Just continue to be happy tower man in your own little corner of the Burl, and it's fine. Vern, I heard about your admirable performance at the farm and the mine. A number of guests have been asking about you as well. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Vern.
Thank you, Fern.
Tell Jules we said hi. There's no Jules. I'm just a dick. Nobody's in here. In the church, Father Divine is here. It appears that your faces seem a bit older and wiser. I'm glad to see that you have matured in body and mind over the 3 days since the game started.
Okay. Alright.
Some of the children have come to see Sister May on non-Sunday school days. You're glad you became a nun. Okay.
Okay.
That's...
Good for you.
Yeah, that's... I think that's everything in Rolent, because we cannot enter the mayor's house, and we've been to all the other places.
So much cursed dialogue today.
I know, but we're done with Rolent. It's over. Now we can quickly check in with the mine, the Gurune gate, the farm, and the bridge. And then once we have done our little circuit, and this is the part where I think the game could do with an area fast travel button, because with turbo mode on, it basically cuts it out. What was that? That was 40 seconds, but it's still, you don't need the 40 seconds. Anyway, Trent snuck out when you took your eyes off him for a second. He's off sloughing work somewhere. Yes, eating actually. Minor Bones cannot find Trent anywhere. Skipped out of work again to grab a bite back in Rolent. Is that just the talk of the mine? Trent went off. The Chief. Only option is to seal up the monster's den. There's enough of them down there that it'll be a tough job, even for bracers. They're going to just wall it off. Pierre. The mine chief intends to seal up the nest hole with some explosives. I won't make you do the voice.
Oh, thank God. Freedom from Pierre.
Freedom from Pierre.
What about Pierre?
We've mined just about everything we can out of this place, and you'd like to go back to the lower stratum. Yeah, that's the problem. All of the actual value is down in Monsterland. So while we did save them, we haven't solved their problem. And I don't really have a good solution that bracers could help with, because, yeah, it's just like a swarm. Sealing up the nest hole is good and all, but somebody still has to go down there to do that. Someone's going to get stuck with the task of doing it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just dropping into a monster nest to drop a barrel of explosives. It's perfectly safe behavior.
It's normal. It's fine.
Yeah, it's A-okay.
Nothing is wrong.
Oh my god, there we go. The turbo shuffle is super fun when you get onto the finicky parts of... But I like the narrative
turbo
implication
shuffle, my new favorite dance craze.
that Estelle and Joshua are just face planting into walls. Alright, Verte Bridge is always really quick because there's 3 people. Recently, next door in the Bose region, there have been a number of burglaries occurring one after the other. It seems to be the work of the Sky Bandits. Maybe you're glad you did that training, Scott. Yeah.
Sure
If the robbery
is.
crew
A lot
comes
about
battering down your bridge, then,
bandits.
Heightened alert because of all the bandits in the Bose region. Let's just hope the only thing we have to deal with is training.
Seems like we might be going to Bose.
You reckon? I don't know.
I reckon.
Seems that the Bose region is hit by a string of burglaries. We're really going to need to get it together here. I want my men to use the experience they've gained in training. So yeah, the Verte Bridge 3, and this is not... The thing to understand is that there's a second side to Verte Bridge, so it is not a garrison of 3, it's just that we're not allowed to cross the bridge.
Yeah, we're not seeing all of it.
So there are soldiers on the other side. But,
I figured, you know,
Yeah.
we're only seeing one half of the border patrol because they're not letting us through. Well, we're not trying to go through, but
Joshua, Cher is going to start helping around at the farm. Really, that's great. You work hard, okay? Joshua pats Cher softly on the
Aw.
head. Aw. She promises to work hard. This might be a conversation.
oh, Mast, Estelle and Joshua, how have the two of you? I can't read.
Been.
Both of you been. I'm fine. Come visit us again when you've got time. The kids would love to see you.
Nope, not a conversation. Just a friendly small talk that we don't reciprocate. Same here. Oh, hello, you two. I heard some talk about the both of you while I was in town. You've made a name for yourselves as bracers, and I get to boast to others about how you protected my fields. Oh yeah, the Shining Star Young Bracer duo came to your farm and beat up some weird cats things for you.
Let them go.
Yeah. Aren't we 2 bracers who defend justice? That's so awesome. Will wants to be one too one day. And then Tio, you want to get all your friends from Sunday school together again. It's been a while, so you want to see Alyssa too. Yeah, it's basically Tio, Alyssa, and Estelle were like...
Tio, maybe I was too hard on you for that one really awkward conversation. It seems like everyone has caught the awkward conversation bug today. So...
Especially Bloom. Oh, Bloom. Awkwardness in Bloom. Last stop is the Gurune Gate. And yeah, it's fun when a bit of perspective comes behind. You're like, oh, you know what? You're not that bad now that I've had worse from like 7 different directions in a 20-minute period.
God. Getting attacked on all sides.
Yep.
It's an ambush.
Alright, ever since airliner flights began... I love how often they say this particular line. Yeah, people just aren't showing up anymore because airships exist. The only people showing up here these days want to look at the big wall. Tourists. Makes sense. You recently had a reporter from the Liberal News come to do a story on the wall. He said he wants something about writing a story related to old ruins. Now, is that Niall or is that someone else? Could be Niall on his way to Rolent. The forest of Mistwald to the north of here is the center of Rolent's timber industry. Sometimes those in the timber business come here for a sleep rather than going back to Rolent. Makes sense. No big incidents happened today. It's at peaceful times like these we should prepare contingency plans and conduct intensive training. Or take a nap.
Training. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a nap.
This year marks a decade since the end of the 100 Days War. You look at the peaceful state of the country now, those days feel so far off. That's not foreshadowy at all. Hardly any customers. Guess I should make myself useful and get to the cleaning I normally don't have time for. Stop with the call-out posts, Jesus. Emily, this is a bit boring for you. You could take advantage of the downtime and try working on a new experimental menu. Hell yeah. We talked to you? We did.
Emily, I want some chili fries.
What's a chili? That's not me asking. This is the suggestion that she's never heard of it. Scholars and others sometimes come and investigate this place. They're interested because this is an ancient ruin from long ago. People into old places just can't resist coming here. Selborne can't see the appeal. It's not a treasure trove of knowledge so much as a workplace. Well, yeah, because you're here every day.
Because it's literally your workplace. That's how that works, bud.
Like, if I worked at the excitement factory, I think it would still become dull to me eventually if I had to go there every day.
Surely, yeah.
The chief is an extremely serious person, but you wonder if he gets tired of fretting over every little thing. Sure, it's difficult to rally the troops, though, so you'll try not to make things more difficult for him. I wonder if he gets tired of worrying about everything. I'll tell you what. I have it on good authority that yes, you get very tired of worrying about everything, but your brain does not let you stop.
It's not like the brain ever stops. If anything, worrying about worrying makes the worrying worse. So.
So that is our loop. Do we want to go into the Bracer Guild and get a bit more story before we finish up?
Yeah. Feels good.
Would
check in with Ina.
Wouldn't do to just leave us on and then we talked to everybody in the that's their house. Their house is empty, by the way, with Cassius not being in Rolent. There's really nothing to go and see there except the same old rooms, but you always can go there. You can also rest for free, which I think is nice.
And just let them take a little nap.
Alright, into the guild.
Self-care is important.
Alright, everything's reported. Hello, Shara.
Hi. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shara? What are you doing here?
I work
what happened
here.
to my voice?
This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about.
I just finished the jobs I took over for your father. And I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Ina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then.
Go ahead. Let's hear what you've got. Reported about the reporters. Wonderfully phrased video game.
Sometimes someone's gotta report on the reporters.
And rank
Sometimes
advancement to
the reporters
Junior
are
Bracer
sorry.
7th class, which means you get Eagle Eye, which, that, if you're not playing on New Game Plus and already have one, is what puts the enemy dots on your minimap so that you can see them more clearly. Without that, they don't. They only show up when you're close to them, and they don't appear on the minimap at all. Good work, you two. How about you, Sherazard? Don't you think they've done a fine job?
For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already.
Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now.
Something tells me no. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag.
Well, that won't be a problem, since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters.
It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well.
Sure, we're minors.
Some people can drink at age 16. Depends on where you are. It's fine. It's legal somewhere.
Are you being Shara now or MJ?
That was Shara, but... It would be funny if it was MJ, who very strictly did not drink any
After,
alcohol
like,
until she was 21.
After an entire video of bemoaning how weird everybody's being around the 16-year-olds, to just be like, anyway, they should get drunk.
Okay,
Yes, that
well,
would be
I'm not
funny.
saying they should get drunk, but, like, 16-year-olds can drink in some places. It's not
Okay.
nearly as bad.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Oh my god, Shara.
Agreed. It's pretty embarrassing. Sherazard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids?
Very good point. Come on. The alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yup. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence.
Why me? Shara?
Now hold on a minute, we're being weird to minors again. Joshua, you'll look like... Oh, no. See, I'm already drunk. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help you break in.
I'll help break you in.
Break you in. Fuck.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's what's being implied here. Break
God.
me in?
All right, you big pervert. Joshua, why are you drooling like that?
He's not.
He's not. This
And
is
Shara
weird.
is like being a troll at them here. She's not like.
Yeah, it sounds more like she's just being jokey.
It's
with
not
them.
what you think. We've got a major problem.
Huh? Mayor Klaus?
This is my friend,
someone-
Major Problem. He's from the military. No.
Oh, fuck. Ah! Sorry, the sleepiness is hitting me in terms of being able to read correctly. All right, take two. We're doing this again. I can read.
You can read.
Huh? Mayor Klaus? There we go.
I'm too old for physical activity. Estelle, Joshua, and Sherazard. Oh, am I glad to see you.
Seems like something got stolen by
Saved
some
by the
people on
bell.
some airships.
What's wrong, sir, and why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home. Disaster. It's gone.
What?
Your whole home? But we
Your
just saw it.
entire
The door was locked.
Like the movie Up? All right, calm down, Mayor Klaus. Take a deep breath and let it out.
Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out.
Interesting. What?
That's Estelle's full line. Huh, interesting. What?
That's not being calm at all, Estelle.
I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door. So I looked around, and the rooms were in a state of great disarray.
Wait, what about your life? Oh my god!
What about your life and Wheater?
What about your life? What about your life?
I'm leaving.
This is some
I'm
really-
moving to Europe.
I'm moving to. This is some Dawn blooper / Make It Right 2 blooper energy right here.
Go on, you can do it.
I'm taking a water break. I'm staring at my desk, and I'm.
Don't knock your
It's
water bottle
fine.
over.
It is the same water bottle I knocked over. So, could happen at this rate. All right. Wait. What about your wife and Lita?
Don't worry, they're both fine. I nearly said I locked them up in the attic room.
So we're haunted today. Oh my god.
I found
Mainly
them
me,
locked up
but
in the attic room.
uncontagious. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here, so could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus?
Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait for me. I'm going too.
Good idea. We may be able to be of some help.
Well, if you insist. Ina, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders.
But I'm so weak!
Handle it. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway.
Never mind, I forgot I wasn't upstairs! Yes, I'll do that. And everyone, be careful. Ooh, boy.
Ooh. Wow, this place is an absolute mess.
Fuck you, this is my house!
Well, we've been here and it didn't look this bad. The crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe!
The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry. Especially after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in.
Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is... I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house. You mean, like, an on-site investigation? Just like an ace attorney.
Are you sure we're up to the task? We've never been to law
Since we're all
school.
Here. What does that matter? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? All right. We'll see what we can do.
Let's split
Maybe
up,
I'll go
gang!
eat some glass. You know. Proceed carefully and deliberately. All right, Mayor Klaus. How about we talk in the parlor?
Sure. Now, where to begin?
This music is fun. An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. It might be the glass I ate, but whatever.
How about we start from this room? And let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents.
Sounds like a plan. Oh my. Oh man. Jaunty. They're dancing. Let them go.
Yeah, we got real good music here. But that is where we will have to leave it for this week's, for this video. And
my brain is imploding.
when we...
Or not my mouth?
What is happening?
Brain to mouth combination. I'm not talking anymore. Nope.
I don't know
I'm
where
done.
you're going, but yet again, I'm not going with you.
Please, abandon me. Leave me
I
here.
will.
Leave me
Goodbye,
at sea.
jettison. I'm just going to end the Discord call and then finish the video. No.
Kick me off first.
Thank
I
you,
deserve it.
everybody, for watching us. When we come back next time, we are going to explore the mayor's house and try to figure out what happened, because there has been a burglaration here, and
Gotta find
and,
who
and
killed
things.
Gregory Edgeworth.
Yeah, we're gonna find out who killed Gregory Edgeworth. This is gonna be so weird for the Trails fans who have no idea who we are and no experience with Ace Attorney.
Yeah, no,
I've given up on
We've
like.
been making so many bits that are so niche.
Every video, I do have a link in the video description to Tam saying, "Hey, we're both actors in an Ace Attorney fan musical." So like, you can.
It's good.
And if anybody's real
Go watch
confused, they can make a comment and I can tell them all about it. Anyway,
Bug
thanks,
us in the
everyone.
comments.
fare thee well, everybody.
Thank you. See you later.